Now, a percentage is actually a fraction. Again, seriously it is. And because you already know about fractions, learning percentages will be a lot easier. A percent is not just any fraction. It is a fraction that always has 100 as the denominator. If it's a percent, no matter what the numerator is, the denominator is always 100. In fact, because the denominator is always 100, we don't even write it. Instead, we use the percentage sign. Whenever you see this sign in front of a number, it means a percent, a fraction with 100 as the denominator. Like this, it's 25%, so it means 25 over 100. In fact, the word percent itself says all about it. The prefix per means for each or for every, and cent is Latin for 100. That's why there are 100 cents in 1 shilling. So percent means per 100. How about percentages larger than 100? Can that happen? Yes, and it works the same way. 116% is equal to 116 over 100. This is an improper fraction. The fraction value is greater than 1. We use percentages to express a given quantity as a fraction of another, with the denominator being 100. For example, if John and Ben contributed 1,000 and 1,500 shillings for a business, we can express each amount as a percentage of the total contribution. Total contribution is 1,000 plus 1,500, and that gives us 2,500. The fraction of John's contribution is 1,000 over 2,500. To express it as a percentage, we multiply it by 100, and if we do that, we get 40%. Ben's contribution fraction will be 1,500 over 2,500. To express it as a percentage, we multiply by 100, and it should give us 60%. We can also express a change in quantity as a percentage of the initial amount, and in such cases, the original amount is always equal to 100%. For example, the price of a shirt increased from 1,000 to 1,200. Find the percentage increase in value. So the original price is 1,000 shillings, and that is equivalent to 100%. The new price is 1,200, so the price increase is 1,200 minus 1,000. That gives us 200 shillings. So we express the increase in price as a fraction of the old price. That is 200 over 1,000. And to make it percentage, we multiply by 100. And that gives us 20%. So the price increase of 200 shillings is equivalent to 20% of the original price. Alternatively, we can express the new value as a percentage of the original value. In such case, we shall get a percentage larger than 100. So we subtract 100 from the new percentage. So the new price is 1,200. As a fraction of the old price, that will be 1,200 over 1,000. And to make it percentage, we multiply by 100. That gives us 120%. So the percentage increment is 120 minus 100 to give us the same 20%. It works even if the quantity reduces. For example, in a weight loss contest, Joanne's weight reduced from 160 kilograms to 120 kilograms. Calculate the percentage weight loss. In the first method, we can first get the weight difference and express it as a percentage of our original weight. The original weight is 160 kilograms, and the final weight is 120. The weight loss is 40 kilograms. So 40 over 160 times 100 gives us 25%. So 25% is the percentage weight loss. Alternatively, we can express the final weight as a percentage of the initial weight, and then we subtract it from 100. So 120 over 160 times 100 will give us 75%. So 100 minus 75 will give us 25%. The same answer. When given percentages, you express them as a fraction. For example, what is 16% of 54,000? So 16% means 16 over 100. So 16 over 100 of 54,000 is equal to 16 over 100 times 54,000. And that gives us 8,640. Another example. The marked price of a suit is 2,800. If a customer is given a discount of 5%, how much will he pay for the suit? Again, we have two ways of working this out. The first method, we find what is 5% of 2,800 and then subtract it from the marked price. So 5 over 100 of 2,800 is 140 shillings. That's the discount. To get the buying price, we subtract 2,800 minus 140, and that gives us 2,660. Alternatively, we can say that if the marked price is equal to 100% and a discount of 5% is allowed, the buying price will be equal to 100 minus 5, which is 95%. So now we work 95% of 2,880. 95 over 100 times 2,800 gives us 2,660. The same answer. What if the price increased by 5%? We could add 140 to 2,800 to get 2,940. Or we add 5% to 100% to get 105% and work what is 105% of 2,800. So 105 over 100 times 2,800 will give us 2,940. The same answer.